Hello, weekend walk and talk friends. Thank you for joining me again. It's a beautiful Sunday morning while I'm recording this, walking along with Fiona. She's starting to walk a little bit slower, but, to be expected. And it's okay. Pretty hot out. It's almost 80, and it's before 7 o'clock. So she is moving just a tad bit slow this morning. But anyway, today, you know what? I want to think about and talk about one of the things that really held our company, Integra MSP, together during the time that I was out of pocket. And that would be processes and procedures. So I had people over the last 2 to 3 months ask me, well, what's happening with the business and what are you going to do? And on several occasions, I was like, what do you mean, what am I going to do? Jennifer took it over. The rest of my team took it over, and everyone's just doing what they're assigned to do. And it dawned on me that everybody just kind of thought that I guess I was a puppet master all the time and just pulling the strings and telling everybody what to do. And for these people that were curious about what was going to happen to the business, I guess they just didn't think that I had any processes or procedures, which is interesting to me because since 2018, end of 2017, I've been diligently writing down everything that I have been doing into our documentation system so that way other people can do it. Gosh, the technology lately has made it so much easier to do that too. You have transcription now. You have screenshot recording tools like Scribe. Great tool, by the way, if you haven't used it. And it's just, after starting doing that in 2018, it makes just having a business that you used to do all by yourself doable with other people. You're able to create a process for, say, setting up a PC for each client. You have your baseline PC set up, and then you have the customizations that come along with it, and all of that is documented. Now, granted, there's some things that are not documented, or this incident exposed, case in point, migrations or server migrations or more major system upgrades. But for the most part, it held us all together. Jennifer was able to just look at the tasks at hand over the next month or two, assign them to the right people, and everybody knew where to look to find that information and how to do it, and did it. So one of the things that I would have to say is a necessary, or is a necessity, is to have processes and procedures for your business as part of your disaster recovery plan. And full disclosure, I didn't really look into that before this incident happened to me. I was always focusing on fire, flood, ransomware, some other third party affecting your technology or some sort of an impact from the outside, not actually something happening to a key member of the business or, someone that maybe is the owner of a business, and adding that to the tabletop. Well, what happens if your CEO is out for a month or two? Or what happens if your service manager is out for a month or two? Or if you have, somebody that's a key, go ahead and identify that key individual in your business and create a plan if they're all of a sudden just gone. When I mean gone, I mean gone. Like, you call them and they don't answer the phone and they're gone for 2 months. And you're not sure if they're coming back. How are you going to handle that? Can you handle that? It has nothing to do with technology. It has everything to do with just keeping your business alive and running. We had a client reach out to us and ask us, while Dan's out, how are we going to handle a certain line of business application? And a member of my team said to them, well, we have over 100 KB articles in our documentation system about that line of business application, and we also know how to contact support for that line of business application. And just to let you know, Dan isn't dead. He does plan to be back. But the moral of that story is they had concerns about the rest of the team being able to handle specific line of business applications. So probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have, even as part of your disaster recovery plan, not just how you're going to deal with that member being gone, but also announce that there's something that happened with that member to your clients and how you plan on moving forward quickly before they could create stories of their own, and stories that can ultimately, go sideways and spread and be negative. Sharing some things that have come up during this process. They don't necessarily deal with technology, but there are things that have come up during this rehabilitation that I'm in. Things are still going great. Fiona's still doing great too. She's still super happy, sniffing everything, and can't get her to stop drinking out of every puddle she comes across. Who knows? She's happy though. And she's getting on around 12 years old, so all is good. But anyway, that's it. A short one. Make sure your policies and procedures are up to date. Maybe even work them out with your clients. It might be a way to make some extra revenue. It'll definitely open their eyes. Maybe you have a client that's out there that they are having health issues and they never really thought about certain things that you're going to bring up. But in short, policies and procedures helped us out quite a bit. I would say they got us through a lot of this. Obviously, not everything can be processed. Things that require education, things that require long-term learning. But a lot of things in at least our world, you can create policies and procedures and process standard operating procedure documents for. And just make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody needs to have roles and responsibilities. Everybody just can't be coming into the office every single day just going, I wonder what Dan's going to tell me to do. Gosh, it wasn't too long ago. That's the way the business was, and I'm glad it's not like that anymore. But everybody has to just know what they're doing, possibly even assign certain clients to certain people. If there's issues that come up for particular clients, you have people that can run to the aid because maybe they know a little bit more than everyone else. A whole plethora of things you can do. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Policies and procedures. Make sure you have them. Make sure they're set up. Make sure everyone can access them. Maybe even do a dry run one day. Order some pizza. Do a little tabletop. It'll be fun. All right, guys. Just remember, get outside. The only thing that kept me alive was being healthy. Running every day, or not every day, but 3 times a week. Staying healthy and being fit and having good friends around me. Just remember to get outside and away from your computer as much as you can. Take care.